Technical analysis of MATA stock based on the provided last 3 months for the period from May 5 to July 31. The analysis includes a general overview and trend, price and volume, moving averages, technical indicators, linear regression, next trading day opening price prediction, support and resistance levels, intraday ATR-based high and low estimates, possible scenarios, and conclusion. General overview and trend. Over the 3-month period, MATA stock exhibited a volatile yet predominantly bullish trend, rising from a closing price of $599.27 on May 5 to $773.44 on July 31, representing a 29.06% increase. The stock experienced a significant rally, particularly in July, with a notable spike on July 31, where it opened at 775.2 and closed at 773.44 after reaching a high of 784.75. The ROC 14 at 7.795 indicates strong short-term momentum, while the ADX 14 at 20.85 suggests a moderate trend strength. The DX14 at 40.81 confirms buyer dominance in the recent period. The stocks close above long-term moving averages. SMA 200 696.75, EMA 200 690.36 reinforces the long-term bullish outlook. Price and volume. Volume analysis shows increased activity during key price movements. On July 31, volume surged to 38.83 million shares, coinciding with the stock's 11.33% daily gain from the previous close of 695.21, indicating strong buying pressure. High volume days such as June 20, 22.54 million, and July 30, 27.08 million, often aligned with price declines, suggesting profit-taking or distribution. The OBV at 78.19 million reflects positive volume flow, supporting the uptrend. However, the Chaikin oscillator at minus 18.18 million on July 31 indicates short-term distribution pressure despite the price surge, warranting caution. Moving averages. MATA's price action is supported by multiple moving averages. Short-term averages SMA 5, 719.79, EMA 5, 727.5 are below the July 31 close of 773.44, reflecting strong immediate momentum. Medium-term averages SMA 20, 716.03, EMA 20, 714.67, and long-term averages SMA 200, 696.75, EMA 200, 690.36 are also below the current price, confirming the bullish trend across timeframes. The WMA 10 at 719.34 and KAMA 10 at 717.05, both below the close, further support the upward momentum. The TEMA 10 at 732.61 and DEMA 14 at 723.53 indicate the stock is trading above its smooth trend, suggesting continued strength. Technical indicators. Momentum indicators highlight robust bullish sentiment. RSI 14 at 69.77 is near the overbought threshold, 70, signaling caution for potential short-term pullbacks. Williams %R14 at minus 12.09 and stochastic K5 at 33.31 indicate the stock is not yet overbought in the very short term. The MACD at 7.60 with the signal line at 6.54, histogram 1.07 remains positive, confirming upward momentum. Volatility indicators show an ATR 14 of 19.63, reflecting increased daily price swings, particularly evident on July 31's 19.24-point range. Bollinger Bands place the price 773.44 well above the upper band 748.18 and the middle band 716.03, indicating a strong breakout. The CCI 20 at 394.71 is in extreme overbought territory, suggesting a high risk of a near-term correction. The MI 14 at 45.80 indicates neutral money flow, tempering the overbought signals. The ultimate oscillator at 54.93 is neutral, suggesting balanced momentum. Linear regression. The TSF 14 at 724.09 and Core 20 at 1.00 indicate a strong linear uptrend over the recent period, with the closing price of 773.44 significantly above the trendline, suggesting an overextension. This overextension, combined with overbought indicators like CCI 20, increases the likelihood of a short-term pullback or consolidation. Next trading day opening price prediction. Given the strong close at 773.44 and the high volume on July 31, the next trading day's opening price is likely to be influenced by residual momentum or profit taking. Based on the EMA 5, 727.50, and TSF 14, 724.09, the opening could range between 760 and 780. The overbought CCI 20 and RSI 14 suggest a potential gap down if profit taking occurs, but the strong ADX 14 supports a stable or slightly higher open. Support and resistance levels. Resistance is identified at the July 31 high of 784.75, 1.45% above the close, and the psychological level at 800, 3.41% higher. Support levels include the VWAP at 685.68, 11.36% below, the SMA 20 at 716.03, 7.40% below, and the June 24 low of 702.11, 9.24% below. The stock's proximity to resistance and distance from support suggest a higher likelihood of testing 784.75 before pulling back towards 716.03, especially given the overbought signals. Intraday ATR-based high and low estimates. With an ATR 14 of 19.63, the next trading day's potential high is 773.44 plus 19.63 equals 793.07, and the potential low is 773.44 minus 19.63 equals 753.81. These levels align with the resistance at 784.75 and support near 760.00, providing a reasonable intraday range for expected volatility. Possible scenarios. In the bullish scenario, MATA breaks above 784.75, targeting 800, supported by high volume and the strong DX14. This could occur if positive news or market sentiment persist. In the bearish scenario, overbought indicators, CCI 20, RSI 14, trigger profit taking, pulling the stock towards 716.03 or 702.11, particularly if volume declines. In the neutral scenario, the stock consolidates between 753.81 and 784.75 as traders await further catalyst. The Chaikin oscillator's negative value supports the bearish or neutral case in the short term. Conclusion. MATA stock has demonstrated a strong bullish trend over the past 3 months, culminating in a significant 11.33% gain on July 31, closing at 773.44. The uptrend is supported by high volume, positive OBV, and price action above key moving averages. However, overbought indicators, CCI 20 at 394.71 and RSI 14 at 69.77, and a negative Chaikin oscillator signal a high risk of a short-term pullback or consolidation. The next trading day's opening is expected between 760 and 780, with an intraday range of 753.81 to 793.07. Investors should monitor volume and price action near the 784.75 resistance and 716.03 support, as these levels will dictate near-term direction. Long-term, the stock remains in a strong uptrend, but short-term caution is advised due to overextension. Additional consideration. The sharp price surge on July 31, accompanied by high volume, may reflect a reaction to earnings, news, or market dynamics. The negative Chaikin oscillator suggests institutional distribution, which could cap upside potential unless fresh buying emerges. Traders should watch for confirmation of trend continuation or reversal through volume and key technical levels.